Hey, what's going on, boys? We had a pretty what's the word? I'm trying to find a PG version of what our performance was yesterday. Symbolic. The word I would use does start with the same two letters, but hey, man, it's a brand new day. Let's get it. All right, well, we're back. Um, yeah, look, there's no disguising it. We had a pretty bad trading day yesterday. Yeah, we had a pretty bad trading day. A couple of things I should have done differently. A lot of things, of course, I should have done differently. But it is one of those things where it's like, in hindsight, it's easy. You know what I mean? Yeah. In hindsight, it's super simple. But the reality of the situation is we've kind of dug ourselves in a little hole. We've dug ourselves in a big hole. So we're gonna have to get ourselves out. Yeah. Worst case scenario, yeah. You guys know what the worst case scenario is. Worst case scenario, we lose the account. Obviously, don't want to gamble it, right? Don't want to gamble it, of course. Let me put myself right here, because my camera's not working right now, so. But as I was saying, don't want to gamble it, but we might need to be a little aggressive today. Might. It's just gonna depend on the situation, right? It's just gonna depend on what we're seeing on the charts, what presents itself, what doesn't. I do have I am gonna change things up a little bit today. Because as I said, we are gonna have to be aggressive. Don't want to, of course, don't want to be in this situation often, right? But we are where we are right now. Gonna try as much as possible not just gonna try, but I'm not gonna take any trades before 4 o'clock my time, before 10. Yeah. Partly because those trades are not, we don't really have good stats on those trades. On trades before the B prints, right? So I did that yesterday, and did recover well. I just didn't take my profits where I was meant to take my profits, and so today we are going to be switching it up a little, as I said. It's going to be a little different. Still pretty much the same thing. We're just going to trade from levels, right? From the same levels that that we're going to mark out now. Let's make this bigger. But yeah, I had a long look at myself yesterday at the end of the trading day, just to remind myself of what is at stake. So the market obviously does not care about my own personal ambitions, but if I am to take this to the next level and become professional, I am gonna have to do things. I am gonna have to do the difficult things. So today we are gonna do the difficult things. Right? We're gonna do the right things. try and do them well. But this was the day that we had yesterday. I mean, A prints again. Why I'm saying I don't want to take anything before 10:30, before 10. These were our A prints yesterday. Market's gonna open in just a bit, like a few seconds. But this is what we had. You know, we opened, went lower, and then we came back, retested, and retested, and then broke lower. And the rest of the day was, I mean, at least from this point, if I zoom out, you can kind of see, and then went lower. Did get in at initial balance, took an initial balance short. Was trying to get the 100%, didn't get that. We did, we got it at the end of the day, which is dumb because we had to be out by 9 p.m. my time, which is around about 10 minutes past 3 EST. So I just wasn't cognizant of that, and we were in a bit of profit. So I mean, we were in drawdown, took a first trade, lost that, and then took a second trade, made up what I had lost, and then I held the second trade all the way back up until something clicked that, like, yo, this wasn't coming back at all. And then I got out of that, and then I took some of these K prints up to the L prints, and then when we got to the key level, which was value area low, instead of getting out there, I held. I thought I still had a little more time, and then it closes down. It closes, down $145. So total loss of the day, I believe, was 900 and something, maybe roundabout, maybe $1,000, close to $1,000. So as I'm saying, just need to be better today. We will. Let's undo a split here, and looking at the TPO, so both sides pretty balanced there. And again, today we're opening inside value, so we'll play value area lows, overnight values. We'll play like that. 402. Just want to mark out our TPOC. But yeah, I was pretty disappointed with the outcome of the day. The outcome of the day, that was what was disappointing, but more so just my performance. You know what I mean? So the market is the market. The market's gonna do what it has to do. Let's get those overnight levels on. Custom 24 hour. So overnight value low, and our POC is around about here. And yeah. Oh. 9125. $377 for overnight point control, and $361 for overnight value. I think we can and should switch back to the let's switch back to our RTH. So pretty sizable gap up, right? The close open for the day. Do we want to fill this gap, right? That's what we're going to be looking at, especially around about value area low, value area low, overnight value area high, that type of thing. Now, this is kind of annoying. Yeah, let's get a volume profile to reflect the session, right? That's pretty much it. As you can see from yesterday, pretty strong sell. Though we were here, we got here and then I held till initial balance again, which should have been my exit, but it's yesterday. Do get back, let's lock this, let's lock these joins. Value area low, overnight point of control, and overnight value area, previous day value area highs, all the ways up there. These aren't accurate at all. So okay, look at that. That's a rejection of overnight value area, a previous day value, previous day point of control. Oh, there was. What is it drawing all the way down there? It's weird. Yeah, so previous week value area low up here. It's not very accurate. I did move it. But yeah, previous day point of control, previous day value area low. We will watch, we'll watch what the prints show us, right? What the TPO shows us. We'll see what happens here. So, in interest of that, what we'll do is we'll split the profile so we can clearly see what's going on with our prints, right? So there you go. Maybe also, yeah, let's have a look at the composite because we always do. So your value area low shifted to 420. So again, you know, acceptance back. I mean, we did try to push a little higher, right? Yesterday, I mean, our value area low is somewhere around here, but this is shifted now. Unless I zoom out. Nah, it hasn't. That was just shorter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should make this the last 20 though. So see if we can do something about that. Yeah, I think we should go back as far as the last 20, but you know what? This is kind of giving us some information, so this is giving us plenty of information. So I think let's keep it. Let's keep it like this. You know, it's not change. It's not change too much. But yeah, look, that's me rejecting the point of control. See how far away we are from previous week value. We're like a ways. Bit of a buying tail over here. You know, Delta is positive, so I mean, we could be making a move for this for previous day value area high. So really, it's what we're trying to do. Just gonna monitor how well we do it, right? And this could be a long. But while we also could melt right through it. So I think we'll only let's see, 4, 5. Yeah, as I said, I mean, B prints, you know what I mean? So we get like the B prints forming in the next 15 minutes. And then we can go, okay, cool. Let's let's enter the market. If I was to enter right now, that would be, I guess this would be the place I would be looking at taking longs from. Take a long from the previous day point of control. But at the same time, if we do fall, if we do come back, right? What do we have to give up? We have to give up value area high. If we give up value area high, again, to get here, we need to break through the point of control and VWAP. If we break through VWAP, then okay, cool. Like, then maybe this works out, right? But then also there's value area low. So if there's value area low, what's to say we don't do a break and retest and take out these lows? And there's also previous day value area low, right? And at this point, it's kind of a gamble because either we hold this and then we continue going up, or we mount through and we start trading inside overnight values. The B prints basically is what I'm saying. So once we start getting B prints, right? This was to the downside though yesterday. So we came all the way down and then we came up, right? Traded up a little and then we continue the down move. You know what I'm saying? So if we do want to go up, I would want to see like something like this, just inverse. Just inverted. And then but who am I? What do I know? And for once in a session, I want to be on the side of Delta, and I also want to be on the side of on the right side of VWAP. Do you get me? So, yeah, I've called it a couple of times. Again, discretionary trading, whatever. I've called it right a couple of times, but when I've been wrong, it's been pretty it's the word I'm looking for. It's been pretty it's been one of them ones. You know what I'm trying to say, dog? And then again, if there's nothing, then there's nothing. You know what I mean? If there's no trade, then there's no trade. Tough cookies. It would be, it'll be one of them, it is what it is type of days. But yeah, see how Delta's not pushing up as strongly as we did right from the bottom. Why can't I? Okay. Yo, I lost so much money yesterday. So much, man. Which is, in a way, it kind of is like desensitizing me to money, which could be a good thing. Depends on, your outlook and your perspective on money and all of that stuff. But yeah. I don't know, man. just kind of, I lost 280 first time, and I was like, okay, let's go again. And then I was up 250, but I wanted the 280, so I didn't take it. And then that ended up turning into like a $500 loss or something. And then I was like, okay, cool, let's go again. And then I was up like 270 or something, and I was like, nah. And then I closed out for 140 something bucks. Yeah, negative. So, what messed me up more is just, I know I shouldn't have been doing that in the first place, but I did. And hey man, you reap what you sow, bro. You reap what you sow, for real. Oh, okay. Big spike up there. Quite the range. I mean, 436 to about a 36-point range right now. Just a little sell-off there. For 25. So yeah, 425 is the level that needs to hold. For 25.75. Which is 425.75 also is the top of the value area for the TPOC. not for the TPOC, for the for the TPOs. You know what I'm trying to say. Little distribution here on 430s. What does that look like on the composite? Yeah, it makes sense. Some volume over here. Should be a flatten, surely. That's strange. I thought there'd be a flatten button or something. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, let's see what type of B prints we get, yeah? If we get, if we trade up and we start getting, like, we get like a B print here and we don't get any above this A, then this becomes a weak high, right? So meaning that longs are trapped at this level, you know what I mean? So but we'll only know if the longs are trapped once the C prints come in. So it's a lot of waiting. It's a patience thing. Yeah, and another thing about like going long from here, I think let's just make sure the weekly is and just set it to the weekly. haven't been doing a fantastic job at setting these levels, I'll say. Alright. I don't know about this entire range, but okay, well, our trading window, a new trading window is open now, so well, that is annoying. Okay, so it's a previous week value. So previous week value area low that's overlapping the previous day value area high. So, you know, I thought it was the POC. So at least we have a little clarity on that. But yeah, I mean, there still is some intention from buyers to push this higher, right? As we can see here, just with the, let's open this up with the TPO. Now we did push above that, so I guess now if we start printing below this teapot, below this last B print, and then you know we could be in for some shorts, you know. So if we start printing below, I guess it's not that far up, but yeah, maybe like 2 prints below that, and then maybe shorts, you know. It's yeah. And again, it's maybe shorts. It's not a guarantee of shorts, right? Now overnight values like way down, you know, it's way at the bottom. They're like dying. So really, you know, not much for us to do. I thought maybe the drawings would appear on the TPO as well, but it's showing signs of weakness right now. Even just looking at the, we just have, just looking at the CVD, you know, so if we do break inside a value and potentially other side of value, you know, other side of value, which is why I don't like taking, yeah, for sure now we're coming here. This is why I don't like taking trades from the developing volume profile, because like those value areas change, right? So okay, so one print below that, another print below that, you know, and then prints below the VWAP. I don't know. And maybe around about the open, we start printing below the open. You know, sentiment would have changed. And look at that, delta is just dropped off. Still positive, but and then again, where do we expect a little bit of resistance? Around about the VWAP, right? So for around here, that's where we're gonna expect some form of resistance, right? Make sense? You know. But then again, I don't want to go short from the previous day point of control. Like, yeah, sure, there's like more downside, but again, psychological level at 400, so we could stall here, you know. But if we take out the lows and we're below the previous day point of control, and we come back and retest it, and then okay, then I might go short from there, right? Yeah. So it would have to be we break VWAP, we break value area low, we come back below previous day point of control, we take out these lows, we come back and retest, then maybe, you know, then maybe we could consider shorts, you know. But then again, here around about the previous day value area low, like pretty much where we get in is where we'll have to put in our stop. So once we hit previous day value area low, we will have to put our stop at the previous day point of control, because it could just reverse, right? It could reverse. So, and then maybe, you know, you watch for this overnight level and this gap fill, right? If that's what the market wants to do, that is. But shorting from here, the only levels that we have to short from are developing volume profile. Yeah, I don't have that many chips. I know I said I was gonna be aggressive, but being aggressive doesn't mean being stupid. You know what I mean? So short from here, we cover, we start getting short from here, and then I'll maybe, you know, put in some more, I'll add some more, maybe below overnight value area. And then we get to overnight point of control, we break that, maybe I'll add some more roundabout here, just for that continuation down. But, no. But that's how I plan on being aggressive. But what's gonna be important is how we cover, right? So for wrong, we need to make sure we don't lose money, you know. Or if we do lose money, it's like very little, you know. It's like it doesn't affect the bank. Talking about affecting the bank. I don't want to do that. Thought I could just switch off the P&L. Pretty good move though from 404. Yeah, about 40 points. Just too early in the window. After the day I had yesterday, I'm definitely not trying to be in a rush for anything, man. You know what I mean? And also, there wasn't a retest. You know what I mean? There wasn't like we hit POC and we just went. You know, so. Oh, there we go. The camera was being buggy, but it seems like we are back in the business. Webcam, let's go. So as you guys can see, it's not AI. Ali, there we go. All right, c'est moi. Yeah, break and retest 443. Break above, retest, continuation. Could be a move. Just not one that we'll be making though. I got a little package there. Did a little unboxing video of this little cold storage wallet. Pretty cool thing, no lie. So, wallet, cold storage wallet, and recovery. That's the wallet. Actually looks really, really nice, man. I mean, look at this. This isn't, I mean, they're not paying me to show you this right now, but boys and their toys. I wish this was a credit card because, oh my god, the flex. Outside with crypto, telling me. That would be so fun. Excuse me. But yeah, I got that, so that I'll show off. Yeah, Delta's completely shifted now, you know, so sell it completely. We're just barely positive Delta wise, so unless it starts to pick up again, probably I can see us selling through the app. But yeah, let's try and get ahead of it. Still do have some time. I don't want it to be in that color. I mean, I like the color, I just want it. Why do we have rules? So that we follow them. And why else? So that we break them when we don't maintain discipline. That wasn't planned at all. I'm also like, bro, trading is stressful. Remember like a couple of weeks back, like my hair was all clean and you could see my scalp. I'm like breaking out and stressed out, bro. Stressed out. You know, because I decided I wanted to trade live. You know, if I wasn't doing this live, I would have longed from here, probably. You know what I mean? And then got closed out and then been about my day or whatever. But now it's like, because I'm keeping a public journal of what I'm doing, and because I review these videos, I know what's the word I want to look for? What's the word I'm looking for? I know how critical I am of myself and of past performances, you know? And I know how much of an emotional toil and how much of a burden that is to watch myself make a mistake, right? Like, you know, of course, it's in hindsight, but then when I'm reviewing the videos, when I go back, you know, and I come back to the channel and I just, you know, hit shuffle and I watch back, like, I watch myself get into trades that I shouldn't be in, right? And I'm like, why did I do that? You know? And then I go and then I read the journal, and it's like, oh, it was justified at the time because I believed this and this and this and this. You know, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. Then my discretion just has to be better, right? My discretion has to be better. How do I improve my discretion? You know? It's just time. Just need to give myself time. So it's like at the same time, I'm like super critical of myself, but I also give myself some grace, you know? Where it's like, yeah, well, I'm not gonna be perfect, you know? I don't have enough skin in this game. You know, I have a lot of hours, you know, like 70 plus trades, journal, that is, right? But until that number is 1,000, you know, I really can't be as critical of myself as I am right now. Which is not to say that like I give myself a hard time, right? I just care enough about it. I care a lot about it, and enough so for me to record these videos and show up every day, you know, and to keep an account going for as long as I have, you know, to keep the accounts going for as long as I have, basically is what I'm saying. So basically. Okay, our point of control is up here. Our TPOC is right by VWAP. So, I mean, again, kind of a double confluence. If we start printing below the VWAP, we will be printing below TPOC, right? So, watching where my cursor is, and then where this green bar is. Couple of pretty cool playbooks that could play out today. You know, for one, man, I hate that like these lines disappear. Broke my train of thought. Need to bring it closer, I guess. What was I saying? I was saying some pretty cool playbooks that, you know, things that are in the playbook that could, you know, that we could mess around with today. Of course, I mean, is there potential for an upside? Yes, there is. But if we do break previous week value area low, and our initial balance is right here, so trade up to previous week value area low. Not looking at that many points. I mean, about 10, 12 points, 13. If we get to previous week value area low, how we react around here. If we break above a retest, and then we get the continuation call. We could enter from the the high, right? So basically we get a break, retest, come back, we take the other side of the V, right? We take the other side of this, and then we take that as far as it can go, I guess, But if we get initial balance, set, we break initial balance, we come to previous week value area low, we fail there, we get back to initial balance, then we could try a Tyson trade, which would be a trade back to VWAP, right? So just depends on how we print here. Okay, so we are pushing IB a little higher. Got a triple confluence of IB right at that previous week and previous day value area high level. I don't know. It will just depend on the break. It will just depend on the break. But for sure, we are gonna need to see breaks and retests, right? Look above. See the retest, and then get the break of the, that little high or whatever it's gonna be. If it plays out like that. So yes, I would maybe put in like a little bit of risk. I don't want to put on a lot of risk, so maybe hello? Hey, what's up? How are you? No, I know. What's up? So let me let you know tomorrow. Let me let you know tomorrow, maybe around about this time. Okay. Sharp. Thanks, man. Sharp. Yeah, I'm on that time. Burner. People say I'm a hard man to reach. It's like, I'm not. If I wanna talk to you, I'll talk to you. If I don't, there's your answer. But yes, boss, that's our initial balance. So remember what I was saying just about channels, right? I didn't call it channels, but about the playbook. All right. Initial balance, we break initial balance, then how we react around here is going to be important. Break initial balance, we could do an initial balance trade, but especially now that we're coming back lower. So let's lock these drawings. Break above initial balance. Retest to see if we are kind of having a bit of a trend day. Yeah, see, like single prints, can stay above the TPO, break above that. It's pretty wide as a stop there. 47, 34. It's a little too wide for my liking. You know, so. But yeah, but just for clarity, none of these initial balances have been hit, you get me? So we haven't actually tested initial balance. We've set it, but we haven't had a test off. You can even see that with the C prints, right? We haven't had a break off, you know, so. $46. This would be our go for long. Maybe I'll go 2 for a long. Man, I need to write this girl's song. I haven't even started. I agreed to a feature that I haven't even started working on. I've heard the instrumental, of course, just haven't done the work. Yeah, we might not even get there. Look at this. And now this delta is just shifting. So, could be an initial balance to view app. Trying to if we do break outside of view app, I think I'd give it like till 41. So this would be our hard stop. Where's our delta? Delta is negative. But here we go, TPOC. We hold TPOC, then maybe we come back and we retest that initial balance. Get a break and retest from initial balance. What are we looking at here? About $100. I'll take it. I'll take anything at this moment. Not anything. Yeah, good hold with the TPOC. Yeah, I mean, if we had a little money, we could have gone long from there and put our stop right at 30. Use the TPOC as it's a little protection. It's a break, retest, continuation. Watch it here. You get a break. Come back. retest. Maybe we add here. All right. Maybe we add here. You know, I think we'll give it a few more points. And so 100% of this is 46 points. So even at 50%, at 20 points on top would be 20 points. Yeah, we'll add here. We'll add here and put our stop right at previous week value area low instead of adding right at previous week value area low. You get me? So if we're wrong, we'll lose $50. And then we'll find more appropriate places to add, you know, to add into the position. You know, so. I draw out these levels and they just like stick, bro. I am hungry. I've not had a morsel. Who speaks like that? Who says morsel, bro? Shut up, colonization. Absolutely hate it. I wish I could stream in my own language, you know, and come on the internet and speak like my native language, you know? But then I'd lose you, you know, and there's certain things, there's certain words that just don't exist in the vocabulary, you know? I'm even thinking how to translate point of control. Fair value. You know? But saying morsel is crazy though. These like little glucose sweets and I don't know if yeah, I mean, break of initial balance is kind of determined by whether we can break value area high in the first place. And I mean, there is no saying that, you don't just like shoot through it. You know, if I miss out on that, if I miss out on a move because like price just like went above it and then come back and retest, fine. You know. We do not want to be around that previous week value at all. Clearly. It's tough. I mean, if you got it from the point of control, if you got it from the previous day point of control, it's your 40 points. At 5 contracts, that's $1,000. If you're like really, really aggressive and you went in with a full mini, you should be good. And you should be sitting on like what? You'd be sitting at like $2,000. So. Not bad for a couple minutes of work, eh? There we go. Do we break the trend now or not? A, B, C. I mean, man, we still have a way to break through 426. It's not that far off. But yeah, let's see what happens. 426. We print another C print here and stock shorts, eh? And then for sure, yeah. Fail to get below this, stuck shorts, then what would you expect here? People went short from value area high. They're gonna have to get up. Not really. I mean, if they're here, people bought in here, maybe their stops at initial balance. I mean, who sold here? Maybe their stops at initial balance was just above. Or at the previous day value area high, so this has to continue lower to keep these sellers safe. Actually, from here, the guys who sold this now, clearly said IB, sold it lower, didn't even get a retest of it. So. I'm gonna go look at the sun. What's going on, my emotionally intelligent people? Value area low. We get a break and retest of this. That previous what do you call it? The point of control. And that's gonna be taken. Unfortunately, I don't know what to tell you. Good thing we waited and didn't try and jump in for long, right above the TPOC. It looks stupid right now. Look at this, our delta's completely dropped, you know what I mean? Short from VWAP is valid, just not. It's not the trade, you know what I mean? It's not the trade. At this point, yeah, maybe break and retest previous day point of control, short from there. We'll cover 5 points above it. Yeah, we'll cover maybe like $60. We'll put like $60 risk on it. So 411. Yeah. And then, you know, break and retest of initial balance low. Then we can just add from outside of initial balance low, and then previous day value area low. Use that as a target. If we get that, you know, if we start fading around previous day value area low, we'll get out. And then see if we can do this play. But yeah, previous day value area low, that really is more so play, to be honest. But we could do initial balance back to VWAP, that's valid. Or you could do previous day value area low, back to VWAP. Or back to all the way up here, which sounds mad, but it's the market. You need to be mad to be in there. And that is why the S&P 500, that's why the CME has not, selected me as their media and marketing partner, because you have to be mad to trade. TradFi. You have to be mad to participate. That's the open. Okay, we are printing below the open, so I mean we could cover, that could be where we could cover 415. It'll hold. Ooh, you see that? Big flashes of red. That's where we'll cover cover just above Volta and covered 415. But as I said, break, retest. Yeah? Break and retest. So wait for the break and retest. No break, no retest, no trade. And then IB, same thing. Break, retest, continue. Outside, you know what I'm saying? Like from where it comes back to, you see how far it gets. We get back, we get the retest. We start breaking outside, and then we'll add after that. Alright? Other side of the view. Yeah. What did Mike Tyson say? Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Yeah. But yeah, that uptrend is dead now. Sorry. Right at the open again. Let's see if that level gets protected or not. Shorts from value area low are also valid right now. So you get a tap of that and then, Hey, D Prince, my boy. I always mistime that second bit. It is. Alright, here we go. Previous day point of control. Let's see what we get here. Oh, not even a retest, my boy. Maybe not yet. Where you at? Throw some D's on it. That was a pretty aggressive move up, was it not? Was it not? New T-Pop. I lied, I actually had a sandwich today. So I was thinking, saying what I ate tonight, man. Like, my sleep patterns have been horrible though. That's our cover though, 419. Ahí va. Okay. Shut. Oh. What up, what up, what up? I had to step outside, so I just put a cell stop in there. In case we got triggered whilst I was still outside, you know what I mean? I do think we should still enter this with a cell limit. Yeah, let's stick to the plan. Cell limit. What's the difference? Difference is we have one side, right, and then we wait for the retest. You know, might mean we miss out on the move, but in the event that we just get a touch of, because in the event that we just get a touch of previous day point of control, that could happen. We could just get a tap and then we go back up. So we need to close below, all right? And then we come back and then retest the point of control. Otherwise, this could just be a look below and fail. So. Okay, we'll make a sell limit now. And then we'll do the same thing with with the initial balance, right? So yeah, I mean, this still is kind of in the plan, but we get the stop out. Man. I don't know what else to tell you. But if we break this low down here, if we break this low, that's our entry, and then we'll look to take the continuation, and then again, we'll just, we'll wait it out, see what else, you know what I'm saying? We'll move this here. Our third cell stop will come, yeah, maybe at the bottom of this. Alright. Put a cell stop there too. Sorry, I had my entries all kind of jumbled up. It's a little clearer now. So again, yeah, just previous day value area low. If we can't break through that, then then we'll put another entry at at overnight value area low and short that and try and get the other side of this of overnight value, but I don't want to do it from below previous day value. I don't want to do it at previous day value area low. I want to do it inside of overnight value. I feel like that's more of a confirmation. So you have a little bit of a trend going on now, right? B, C, D. We'll try and get out at the F prints shortly. I think that would be enough, but we just need to break this low. If we can break this low, then then maybe we then have confirmation that okay, in fact, yes, like a double print TPO, like the A and the D. So we do have stuck shorts here, obviously, because that's where we're at. But I think if we can break through that, we should be okay. Deltas on our side. It's just that it's that 400 level again, so you need to be a little shouldn't be too what's the word I'm looking for? You need to be cautious, I guess. You need to be cautious. But yeah, pretty significant levels here. Yesterday's TPOC. Let's see where our close was actually, because you see our close is all the way down here at 350, but I don't know about taking it all the way down to the close. But essentially what I'm getting at is that the only thing that's really kind of in the way is this TPOC, right? It's kind of where we're finding this where we're playing this little game of balance and support and resistance, so make this smaller, just the size of this entry, right? I want to take like a full hit, you know? Okay, these are e-prints now, so I mean, trend continues or trend dies. You know what I mean? At least you have like more to aim at down here, you know. That was the problem that we ran into yesterday. We just didn't know what to aim for, you know, so. You see now, our point of control is shifted now, so unless we break these lows, unless we break this value area low now, we are rotating, so. Elevens, 14s. stop printing 417s, above 417s. I think that's like pretty much it, because that's the TPOC. So wish that moved higher, son. Yeah, I knew it once I saw this. Once I saw the point of control shift, man. We'll see. I mean, unless we break it, unless we break the point of control now. Again, just we are in between POCs, right? TPOC, developing POC, previous day, point of control. Makes sense for us to have some chop. Yeah, I mean, if that teapot can hold, then maybe. If we, by hold, I mean if we can stay below that top E print, then you know, and then maybe, you know. But yeah, things are kind of stacked against us right now. And that shifting of the point of control, you know, yeah, that doesn't look fantastic. It's usually a signal that we're about to rotate. You know, once fair value gets established at the bottom, and then we start trading above it, it's like, okay, cool. Like now we're trying to find new fair value, you know, and where are we gonna find that? Like higher, right? Or at least we're gonna go back to where fair value was prior. You know, so at least that's how I interpret it. You know, so. But yeah, as per usual, I didn't add too much size to it, so it gets stopped out. That's like our stop for the day. Worth giving it a shot, I think. Yeah, we didn't even watch the time and sales today. I didn't call out anything from the time and sales. Yeah. I guess just to be academic about it, we could just make a note of what we're seeing, but 418s, 418s, 41850s, 419s, yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, you win some, you lose some, Nick.
Stop, Phil.
Actually, stop. Yeah. Let's do that right now. Yeah, so I mean, back-to-back losses, man. Yeah, back-to-back losses. I don't know if there's any clue. I think what we're trying to do is what we had set out as the plan, right, before point of control shifted. For sure, maybe we could have like closed it out earlier. Once we saw point of control shift, we could have just like exited out of our positions, right? But yeah, I mean, we broke through previous day point of control, got initial balance, which I also did kind of say that like the 400s were gonna be some form of support, right? So that did kind of play out. We didn't break past 398, you know, so that 400 level did kind of act as support. So and then we had just like another entry short just below about that 598, looking at us sweeping this low, right? And then going lower, then trading inside overnight value. Just didn't get a thorough break of previous day point of control. So what can you do? But yeah, honestly, we have like one more shot at it tomorrow with what's left in the balance. I think we have 185 bucks to use now. So it's literally one trade, and that trade has to be perfect. That trade entry has to be perfect. So, you know, what can you do? What can you do? mean, maybe also just as a consideration, we could have seen, after we broke through previous day point of control, seen how we reacted, and maybe went for a, of course, like the long played out for sure, but what I mean is, once we got here, broke through the previous day point of control, waited to see how initial balance was being traded, and then and then from that second rejection, we could have anticipated the long instead, or waited for the long from previous day point of control, but it's gone now, so coulda, woulda, shoulda, But yeah, all the reasons to not do that were here in trade it up, and then the B prints, C prints, D prints, that's dead now. Obviously now we can see we just printed above the D's, right? So which is also around about where our exit was. So pretty clean exit, but we were trying to catch this continuation from the previous day point of control, right? Trying to catch that continuation to the downside, but instead we got a switch, right? We got a switch of direction. It's all good. So good. We have data, we have information. We'll be back again tomorrow, Friday, the 31st. That's either gonna be the very last trade on the funded, or it's gonna be Remonstrada. Man, I'm popular today. One sec. Hey, what's up? Yeah. Yeah. Bring me my switch, please. Thanks. Shop. But what was I saying? I mean, look, we either rescue this account tomorrow, or we don't. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is right now. So we have to come back tomorrow. We'll be better tomorrow, hopefully. It's a Friday. Still haven't had a winning Thursday. This entire month, no winning Thursday. So at least we didn't. At least we didn't trade like lunatics today. So, but yeah.